Hey, what's going on, guys? It's GCP here, and the latest Call of Duty news, as far as what I hear or what I mainly pay attention to be honest, because I don't even pay attention to all of the Call of Duty news because I don't know. I just don't take an interest in 24/7 Call of Duty news. Like that's not me. That's not who I am. I mean, I'm a gamer first. I'm not a straight COD channel. Even though the majority of what I post is Call of Duty, it's not 100% focused on Call of Duty, if you know what I mean. So I am a gamer first, and I will play other games as well. But as far as what I know, what I've seen, the latest COD news is the Zombies Chronicles. Basically, I saw that trailer, and it was, I don't know, I liked the trailer. It was cool. It had some good music to it. I think that's what I enjoyed the most. The cool part that I saw was that I guess it's an extension of the zombies in Black Ops 3, where you can go back and play some of the classics from the other Black Ops games, or even World at War, I believe, or just any Treyarch game. I think the best zombies kind of maps from there, and I thought that was interesting. I did see, however, that I believe it's like $30 for that DLC, which is kind of ridiculous because these are maps that we've seen before. So I don't know, man. I guess I shouldn't be surprised because Call of Duty Infinity Ward, I should say. Infinity Ward is known for being greedy, so I really can't blame them, and I can't say I'm surprised by all this, but I guess that's the latest news, and really, I don't have an opinion other than if people are willing to shell out that type of money. I mean, even though $30 isn't a huge amount, but $30 for rehashed or remastered maps is kind of, it's questionable to me. But there are people who are willing to buy it, and if it's really of value to them, they'll go out and do it, so more power to them. And that's pretty much all that I have to say about that. Let me know what you guys think about that. But anyways, I had my interview for another job of mine that I want to get into actually on Monday, and I think I did pretty well on that. Kind of random. I don't even know if you knew that I was going for another job interview, but I'm trying to get into a mental hospital or work with crazies because obviously it pays more, right? So yeah, hopefully I get into that, but no, it will allow me actually to schedule my classes for school a lot better, so that's the whole reason, besides obviously the pay, which is a lot better as well. I did that went pretty well, I thought, so I'm gonna hear about that or feedback from them in about 2 weeks or so that should be pretty interesting. And speaking of school, on Amazon I went backpack shopping and I found a backpack that was suitable. I'm gonna be starting school on Monday. It's coming Monday. It's kind of crazy because I haven't been to school in 4 years. My goodness, last time I graduated was in 2013 from college, and it just seems like such a long time ago since like your boy was in school. You know, I wore a backpack, I felt like a nerd, and was back in the classroom. So that's gonna feel kind of weird, kind of exciting at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna see how that goes. Just prepping my things and just mentally focused on what to expect in nursing school. That should be interesting. So again, like I said before, we'll see how that goes. Wish me luck. That same day on Monday, I actually went to Stater Brothers because, as you guys know, on my birthday, which was April the 25th, I got a few gifts. One of them was an Amazon gift card, and as I was trying to make the purchase for the backpack, I was trying to input that gift card, and for some reason, that gift card, when I was scratching it and trying to pull it off, it took off some of the code from it, and I just couldn't piece all of the codes together, the numbers and the letters together, and I was getting really frustrated because I tried really hard to try to figure out what were the missing numbers and letters, and I just couldn't do it. I tried really hard. I tried to be Sherlock, but it just didn't work. So long story short, I looked on Amazon's website to see what I could do if a gift card gets damaged, and it said basically all sales are final, but if you got it from the retailer, it's up to the retailer to do what it is that they do and whatever their policy is regarding gift cards. Okay, so if I had bought it from Amazon, obviously I would have to contact customer service, so that way they can, you know, probably issue me another one, or, you know, see how far the damage is or what type of damage it is and just go from there. But because I brought, or the gift was from a retailer that a certain someone brought for me, I had to go to the actual retailer. So I did that. I went to my grocery store where the person bought this gift card for me from, and basically the cashier or customer service, I guess it was the manager, they had told me that their policy regarding gift cards, if it's damaged, once it's out of the store, it's totally out of their hands and all sales are final. So, I mean, the manager was really nice. She was a nice lady and she was trying to be really nice about it and trying to help me understand that. And, you know, I was very cooperative too. Obviously, I know rules and regulations. You know, I'm not this angry, crazy customer. And I hate this. I hate when people don't understand where companies come from and what their policies are. I hate that. I hate customers who try to argue that, because it just shows that they don't really have the patience or they're not willing to cooperate, and I just hate that. Anyways, so I was going back and forth, and I was really nice to the lady, and I was like, you know what, I totally understand, but is there some sort of way that we can kind of make this work? What if, you know, it was a gift, and you know, I tried really hard to do it the right way, but it was really defective, and you know, we were going back and forth here and there, and she was understanding my case too, and she was actually really nice enough that she, and by the way, she was taking customers at the register, but she totally stopped from other people coming in. She focused on trying to help me figure out what this code was. She said, I really want to help you, and I'm gonna try to see if I can make this work and try to figure it out with you. So she did exactly that. She sat there for at least, or not sat there, but stood there with me for 10 minutes or so, trying to piece together the numbers and the letters to input this code into the app, the Amazon app on my phone, until we got it. And you know, after 10 minutes or so, that's exactly what happened. She was actually able to get the code sequence. So that was pretty crazy. The fact that she took the time out of her day to go above and beyond. Like, she didn't have to do this. She could have just said, all sales are final, that sucks for you, you know what, you're out of luck. But she didn't. She didn't do that. She actually stopped the line, you know, didn't accept any more customers from coming in, and she took the time out of her day. She went above and beyond her line of work and her duties, and she actually helped me, and the Amazon card actually worked, the gift card, and now I have $100 on my account, which is pretty cool. And so the fact that, again, someone, a human being out there who took the time to actually care about the customer, went above and beyond, is something that we're missing in today's world. And you know what, I asked for her name after that, and I said I wanted to give her recognition for what she did by going above and beyond, and the fact that she did not have to do that, and she actually did it. So I called corporate for that grocery store, and I asked them to let me talk to somebody who was in charge of customer service, because I want to recognize one of their employees and one of their managers at the grocery store that I just received service from. And I told them the situation there, and they were of course happy to hear that one of their employees did this, and I was more than happy to, you know, recognize this manager at this grocery store for going above and beyond when she didn't even have to do that. So it's just the little things that make a huge difference, and I just wanted to say that more of us need to kind of go above and beyond, you know, in helping other people, because again, you know, we don't have to do stuff like that, but it's the little things that make people's days, and that really made my day. So I really wanted her to get that recognition for that. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I thought I would share that with you guys here today. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, commentary, and this Titanfall gameplay, which I don't even know if anybody still plays. Well, obviously people play, right? Because I'm an online game. But anyways, with that all being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. This is GCP, and I am signing off.